friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing this polish collection. I'm not sure which polish collection this intro is going to be for because I'm waiting for you guys to decide which polish collection you guys want to see first. So it's either going to be the OPI Nature Strong collection, Essie Expressie Word on the Street collection, or the Zoya Toasty collection. So if you clicked on this video, you guys know which collection review you're watching. Alright you guys, let's get right into these polishes. Alright, so getting right into these beauties, first up here we have Unapologetic Icon. This is a stark white polish, so it's basically like the whitest white that you can get. So I didn't do any comparisons for this polish because it really is the whitest white. As far as the formula goes on this polish, it is a 3-coater, and I do feel like you really do need all 3 coats to make this opaque, which is pretty typical for a white. Whites tend to be streaky in 1 or 2 coats, so if you need a white, then it's great. It dries super fast, so that's one of the main benefits of picking this white up over any other white. And then here you can see how this polish looks in different lighting. Okay, next up, this is my least favorite from the collection. This is Outside the Lines. This is described as a deep yellow polish, and I had trouble with this formula. This formula was super thick for me, and I still needed 3 coats to make it so it wasn't very streaky, so I just wasn't a fan, and that's fine because I'm not really usually a fan of these colors anyway. It's one of those colors where it's like, is it yellow? Is it orange? What color is this? So, and like I said, the formula was not my favorite. It was my least favorite formula of the collection, and I would say this is my least favorite polish from this collection as well. And then here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. And moving right along to comparisons, here we have Essie Sharpen Up, OPI Be the Change, which I was surprised that OPI Be the Change was actually more orange. And then Essie Check Your Baggage, so you can see how those compare. Next up here we have Orly Claim to Fame, Essie Break It Sundown, and Zoya Honey. And then here we have Essie Expressie Don't Hate Curate, Essie Buzzworthy Bash, and Zoya Honey again, so you can see how all of those compare. Okay, next up is Spray It to Say It, and I love this polish. This is a 1-coat wonder. I did do 2 coats here so you can see how it applies, but like I said, total 1-coat wonder. Beautiful freaking color and beautiful formula. This is a mid-toned berry red, and I just love shades like this, and I feel like this is the type of shade that you can wear all year long, so I definitely recommend picking this one up. And then here you can see how it looks in different lighting, and I love seeing how these polishes look in different lightings. And then next up we have comparisons. So here we have Essie Hope in the Heat, OPI by popular vote, and Zoya Lisa, so you can see how those compare. I would say that OPI by popular vote is like a 1/4 of a shade darker than Spray It to Say It. Okay, and then next up here we have Essie Lips Are Sealed, Essie Raspberry, which I thought that was going to be a dupe, but you can see Spray It to Say It has more pink in it, and then Essie Watermelon has more red in it. Okay, and then this red from the collection, I actually don't mind this one. It is a warm toned red. It's described as a classic fiery red with black undertones. I don't get the black undertones, but it's fine. It is a pretty bright orange toned red, and it reminds me of what I feel like Color Binge is, Essie Color Binge, but I don't have that polish to compare, unfortunately. This one was a 2-coater. It applied very easily in 2 coats. I would actually say it's probably almost a 1-coater, but I did 2 coats either way. And then here you can see how this polish looks in different lighting. In just my indoor lighting without any special lights, it looks more red. And then the orange really pops out when you see it under the studio lighting. Here we have comparisons. We have Essie Handmade with Love, Essie Keys to Happiness, and Essie Expressie Ahead of the Gamer. And then next up here we have Essie Gel Couture Electric Geometric. I freaking love that polish. All of these polishes are like 1-coaters. They have fabulous formulas. And then OPI Art Walk and Susie Shoes, and OPI Rest and Relaxation, so you can see how those compare. Okay, one of my faves from this collection, this is Word on the Street. This is a fabulous bright blue, and I love this one. This is a 3-coater, but since this polish does dry so fast, it's a super easy 3-coater. So the 3 coats doesn't bother me. I know some of you guys don't like doing 3 coats, but like I said, it doesn't bother me. Here you can see how it looks in my studio lighting and just regular old indoor lighting, and how it would look on a regular everyday basis. And then comparisons. So Essie Hyperlinked from the Cyber Society collection. I like that polish more. It's a super easy 1 to 2 coater and it's fabulous. And then OPI Big Beautiful Planet looks more similar here than it actually is. But Sure Feels Good by China Glaze is, I would almost say it's a dupe, but it also has a more opaque formula. And then next up we have China Glaze Blue Raspberry Ice, OPI Malibu Shore, and Orly Rinse and Repeat, so you can see how those compare. And last but not least, I needed another coat on all of these polishes, but I didn't do it because you guys can pretty much see how the polish looks here. So Essie Take the Lead, Essie In the Cabana, and Essie Roam Around, so you can see how those compare. All right, my absolute fave from this collection, and I love this polish. This is World as a Canvas. This is a soft gray with violet undertones, and I love those violet undertones. This is a 2, maybe 3 coater on some nails, but just like the last polish, it's a super easy 3 coater if you do need 3 coats. I did 2 coats here, and it was pretty opaque. And then getting into indoor lighting and then studio lighting, it's like the studio lighting takes away the purple. I love the purple tones in this, so my favorite is just normal everyday lighting for this polish. Okay, comparisons. Here we have Essie Gel Couture Tassel Free, OPI Peace of Mind, and Essie Bangle Jangle, so you can see how those compare. I would say that World as a Canvas is a tad bit lighter than Essie Bangle Jangle. And then Essie Without a Stitch, Essie No Place Like Stockholm, and Essie Just the Way You Arctic. Next up we have Orly Dreamers Awake, OPI Nature Strong Dawn of a New Gray, and Essie Chinchilli. And last but not least, I pulled out OPI Nature Strong Right as Rain and OPI Topeless Beach, so you can see how those compare. Alright guys, what did you think of this collection? Let me know in the comments down below. And then stay tuned for more polish reviews. Alright guys, hope you have a fabulous week. Love you all. Bye.